Thing one tonight. Earlier this week, we told you here about how the lawyer for the president of the United States has had a rough time lately typing things on Twitter. So the other day, Rudy Giuliani was trying to make the point that Robert Mueller is crooked or something. And, well, one thing led to another, and suddenly he had tweeted a hyperlink to the non-existent website G20.in. .in is the Indian equivalent of .com. And that's when a web designer from Atlanta noticed the slip up and bought that domain for $5 and created this page, Donald J. Trump is a traitor to our country. 4 days later, Rudy was very upset, tweeting again, quote, Twitter allowed someone to invade my text with a disgusting anti-president message. The same thing, period, no space, occurred later, and it didn't happen. Don't tell me they are not committed, card-carrying anti-Trumpers. Time magazine also may fit that description. Fairness, please. That would be slightly more hilarious if Rudy Giuliani wasn't, in addition to being the president's attorney, also a White House advisor on cybersecurity. And that's thing two in 60 seconds. Rudy Giuliani has been making a living presenting himself as a cybersecurity expert. He has a cybersecurity consulting firm called Giuliani Partners, and he's even been tapped as a celebrity spokesperson for products to protect you from the dark web.
Every American needs protection from the dark web. Protect yourself and your family now.
But it's just weird that the cybersecurity expert seen here defeating the dark web with his iPhone seems so confused by cyber. His security analysis conspiracy theory that somebody had, quote, invaded his text on Twitter, when it was pretty clearly he had just fat-fingered his tweet, was met with near universal mockery. Sure, Grandpa, responded one Twitter user, you might want to have one of the kids explain it to you. Another helpfully suggested, did you try unplugging it, then plugging it back in? But maybe the guy who is totally confused about cybersecurity is actually the perfect advisor to the guy totally confused about presidenting.
Rudy's very much of an expert on cybersecurity. It's been a very important thing to him and to what he does. And maybe I'll ask Rudy to say a few words.
Well, thank you very, very much, Mr. President. First of all, congratulations on what is, in fact, a historic start of an administration. I've never seen so much done in so short a period of time.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.